please don't click off. I know the lighting is terrible and you're on the ARG camera, but don't worry about it. I just needed some AWOL footage for this event and to explain some things because I'm a bit manic in some of the clips. So, as the title suggests, I have been gnarled, eaten, and spat out by the crochet bug. I made these. Thanks for noticing. I know they're gorgeous, aren't they? They're made with this tutorial, but that's not what this video is about. The video is about that thumbnail. And that thumbnail is my greatest creation of all time. So, I started to crochet like a month ago. Not even like 3 weeks ago. And I'm obsessed. I'm insane. Now, how all this started is I've always wanted to knit. I'm like, always been into like how knitted things look. Like this thing and that thing. And also, it's always looked fun. You know, I've always wanted something to do with my hands while I'm watching the tele or the TV. But unfortunately, I tried that. And I cried. I literally watched 3 tutorials. I even lent a book from the library doing like a thing. I think the problem is not, I figured it out after I learned how to crochet. I was just using the wrong needle size, but no one emphasized the needle size, you know, so I thought it was like irrelevant. But anyway, I literally couldn't get like a stitch in. That was the problem. Like I could get the hoops on, but not the, anyway, couldn't do one stitch. So when like the thought just occurred to me, I don't know, it was just like a little thing like kept appearing in my mind. What about crochet? What about hickling? What about hickling, you know? Because it's winter and I get really depressed in winter. So I was like, what hobby will make me feel rejuvenated, revived? Crochet. Come on. Like, the way to beat seasonal depression is to appreciate the season's things. So soup, layering, and staying in bed late, and coffee. There we go. And crochet. So I started it and I picked it up way faster than I thought I would. Here's my first attempt ever. It was a bit dinky, but like I quickly like realized it was because I was skipping the stitches and my tension was just horrible. I was like, I was holding it like that. But like I scrapped that and I started again. I used this tutorial, by the way, to knit a scarf. Crochet a scarf. And I did 2 of them because it was so fun. And then I did a 3rd one because I just needed something to do with my hands and it was so like fun. And I didn't have any yarn, so then I went and bought some yarn. And then I was like, what else can I make? I can do anything, right? Because like I made it. I crocheted a scarf. I did it. Like, look at it. And it's not like wonky or anything. The blue one was a bit wonky, but like this one, look, there's an edge. It doesn't increase. I even added little tassels. Gorgina, beautiful. So then I went on Pinterest. And you know what you got on Pinterest. I stumbled upon this. Yeah, I knew I needed to do this, so I went on YouTube and was like, you know, Garfield beanie for beginners, because I didn't know how to read a pattern yet. And I got this video, and the thing is, this video is great, not for beginners. So I struggled a bit, like to follow. I was like, what? You know, she was on 2 times speed, could not do it. So I hope you can't hear the aeroplane. Anyway, she was on 2 times speed, and I decided, you know what, I like the look of the beanie more than the like pull on hat anyway, so I'm gonna like crochet beanie and then do like beginner how to do a circle and what not, and then, you know, do the shapes, because like what he had is like pink circle, 2 black circles, 2 white circles and 2 orange half circles, like 4 for the ears, but we'll get to that. So I did, and I used this tutorial.
We're going to continue chaining until this chain reaches about 12 inches. So this is the length of the beanie.
Where do you mark me?
So always mark.
Okay. So it's like yeah.
The first stitch of each row.
So it's the next day. Progress. This side is okay. This side is starting to concave, so I think we have to frog it. No, but I think I got it. I think I got it. I got the like stitching. Like I can see which stitch is next. I think that was the problem before. I can like, you know, stretch it, have a bit to like looser tension, then I can see like what stitch is next. But like that's not gonna work. Like it's kind of like coming out, but like what if it doesn't come out and like we just keep going that way, and then I'm gonna waste even more time. So it's just time to frog. So let me move the mic. So while crocheting the beanie, the reason it took so long was not because of me being a slow crochet. Oh, like that could be a reason, but like, you know, frogging sometimes because I skip stitches because I cannot count to 41. I cannot count past 20. Okay, that's just too much brain power. And even with the stitch markers, I cannot count in tens. That's very difficult. So anyway, I frogged. Did rewind it properly. So yeah, I suffered. I had to like ask my mom and stuff for help because it took like a half an hour and I wasn't getting anywhere. That was great. It was fun. Everything else went great though. The last stretch. We're almost done. Dudes, we might have a huge problem. This is how much wool we have to work with. And this is supposed to, like, you know, if I fold it and put it around my head, it's supposed to like, it's almost meeting. But like, I think I need 2 more rows because I don't want to cut off blood circulation, but I also need enough wool to like put it together. Dude, no. We're gonna have to do mathematics. I'm so sorry to say. She has 66 rows and she crochets 10 for the little thingy. I have 95 rows. So how many more do I add? Do I want a little... Is it just like... Oh no, I don't have to do... Yeah. Yeah. I sewed the wrong size together. I think it's done. Look at that. We got him. Excellent. It fits well. And the yarn somehow survived. But yeah, after that I was out of yarn because my head is huge. So I spent a few days doing this. South Africa's largest fabric and retail outlets.
Ja.
Bietjie small. Hierdie. Sy, dis die kleur wat ek soek, maar daai is duur.
Wat het jy soek?
Ja, ek soek die kleur. Maar nie vir 75 rand nie. Dis okay. Okay, kyk as dit by dis ek stinkie. Net baie nice.
Obviously I need characters. I've never taken Toy Freddy, so we have to take Toy Freddy. He is high school. I realized that I flipped off BB, but what was that? That's why I went into camp, because I was worried that was Fox.
So it is done. I've never been happier in my life, if you cannot tell. Next steps is I'm obsessed with crochet. So the ears were like a bit difficult, but gather around everyone. It is time. Me. It was so satisfying, wasn't it? It's gone. Made a magic circle, guys. Look at it. I did it. Why are you lying to me? Because I thought the magic circle made sure there was no holes. And like, I did these ones, no magic circle. Because I'm gangster like that. Why hole? Like I put, why? I did magic circle for this one or not. But there's hole. How does that work? What the hell? Maybe magic circles are the devil, I don't know. But yeah, the one ear is a bit funky, but it's okay, you know, we got it. So yes, I'm in love. Here is it like after a few years. I didn't know acrylic wasn't like the best quality. I should have made it out of wool, but like, whatever. I don't have the money right now. The ears, a bit weird. I did the beanie, like I pulled it out weird, but like, I think it's okay. You know, good. He looks sufficiently angry, and I love wearing this thing out and about. Yeah, so I hope I convey to you that I'm consumed by the crochet bug and I need some help. Future crochet plans, worm on a string scarf, and this obviously, but I already did that, and trinket dishes, and so much more. I don't know, I might do a thing there, human hat or something, I don't know. Send suggestions, send PDFs, send patterns, send help, mostly.